Welcome back, everybody. You're still tuned in to The Lowdown, and you'll be happy that you did because our next guest, I'm excited to be interviewing. He is a writer, producer, and director. Y'all give it up for Travis Hadley.
Yes.
Yeah. Woo. There you go. There you go. The man, the myth,
Legend.
the legend.
The
What's
legend.
going on? Wonder Pimp Power, activate. Have a seat, Travis.
Appreciate you.
Man, it's good to have you here today, man.
Thank you for having me. I'm glad to be here.
God, I like your energy already, bro. I like what you're wearing. I like the fashion, bro. I like that.
You know, I try to do a little something.
You're doing more than a little something because you got a whole array of people that we've never seen in here today, man. Your mom's here too.
Yeah, man.
God, shout out to mama. Shout out to your mama
Shout
there.
out to
There
my
you
mom,
go.
man.
There
Yeah,
you
yeah.
go. Yay,
Big shout
mama.
out
How
to
you
my
doing? Old school mom. She got some peppermint in her purse. I know she does.
I'm proud that she don't.
She don't.
She don't. I promise.
She don't. Okay.
Ma, you got some peppermint?
Gotta do that. Now I want to talk to you because you're not just doing one thing when it comes to entertainment. You're doing three: writing, directing, and producing.
Yeah.
How does a person go from doing one job to three?
Taking that risk.
Yes.
You know, taking the risk on yourself, taking the risk on the opportunity. The more you do, the better you get at it.
That's
hopefully.
right. Yeah.
You know, if you put in the work,
Practice makes perfect.
practice makes better. You know what I'm saying?
That explains why I can't find this G spot.
Man, we're gonna get him a book.
We gonna get.
We're gonna get him a book.
He married though. He should know.
She wants me to find it, Mike.
She should help.
She should. But let me ask you, man, from the very beginning, because we like to know the origin. What got you into film production, though? What was the spark to it?
So it wasn't a straight line.
Okay.
I actually, when I was younger, growing up in Miami, you know, one of my teachers saw something special, you know, in a kid.
You had that special teacher.
Basically, I just talked a lot.
Okay.
You know, so she put me into dramatic arts programs when I was in elementary school.
Okay.
Which filtered into junior high school and then high school, but then I got away from it, you know, for a very long time.
So at first you were a theater kid.
I was a theater kid.
Yeah.
I was a theater kid. Yeah, but you know, I wasn't a theater kid like they show on like Glee and all them other shows. You know,
You do look a little different.
I was just a little different.
Yeah.
But I got away from it, man. And you know, life takes its course, and you know, you venture into other things. And I wound up in technology for a while.
Okay.
And it actually probably around the 20th high school reunion.
Gotcha.
Linked up with some folks who had continued on in their craft, you know, whatever that
So it had
space
been a
was.
minute.
It had been a real minute.
Okay.
And a buddy of mine hit me and he was like, yo, Trav, dude, why aren't you acting? And you know, I had all the excuses that everybody, hey man, you know, life and yada, yada, yada.
Starving artists, got to pay these bills. And
got
absolutely.
kids, got, you know, things
Oh
that we
my
got to
gosh,
take care
yes.
of. And literally went from auditioning that year, booking everything that I auditioned for, figuring out that, oh, this is the thing that had been missing.
Bro, so,
for all
wait,
this
we're going
time.
to stop right there. Everything you went out and auditioned for, you got.
Yeah.
We're going to clap for that. Yes, we are. Bro.
Appreciate that. Appreciate that.
And let's not overlook the fact that you told the woman that you love, the woman you're with and
At the
married
time,
to, that,
yeah.
hey, this is something I'm going to do that's completely different than what we've been doing.
Right on.
And she still supported you.
She did. You
Oh.
know, she honestly did. I mean, we were both in a place, you know, new kid, the whole shebang. You know
Yeah.
how life is.
I
you know?
definitely do.
So the apprehension of, you know, what does that mean? She'd already lived that life. She traveled the world. She danced. She'd done all her things.
Been there, done that.
Right. So for me, I didn't follow that path. Like
No.
my path was broken.
Yeah.
So it was hesitant, you know, in that whole space of whether or not do we really want to do that.
Gotcha.
But when we got to a place and saw those things, I saw a whole other thing, because I'd never done film or TV or any of that stuff. I'd only done stage.
Gotcha.
So it was a whole new medium to learn that I really, really enjoyed. But you know, some things about doing something, you know, you can do better than you can tell.
Yes.
And just anytime I was on set that whole year, looking at how things went, how productions were run.
You were
what these-
learning as you were performing.
that part, you
Yes.
know, because I'm an older cat. You know,
Yes.
I'm not a young kid. I'm not just starry-eyed. I'm looking at the business of the thing.
You want to know how it works.
Yeah, and here's the funny thing, and this is how the universe and God works, man, if you're paying attention to it.
Talk about it.
So my best friend and co-founder of Like Minds Productions, best friend of almost 30 years, has been locked up in prison for the last 12, 13 years.
Oh, wow.
So I say that because right around 2013, it started sending me scripts.
He started sending you scripts.
D is a phenomenal writer, man. He was a brother who got caught up in the times and, drugs infiltrated his life and really got him off track and put him in the position where he was and clouded his brain for so long, but was always a phenomenal writer. Also a theater kid, came through the system.
So D's writing to you. Is that what helped lead to you forming Like Mind Productions?
That was the impetus, man. So I had these scripts piling up.
Yes.
I'm acting and I'm like, these are good stories. Like, I can sell them and be a literary agent.
Yes.
Or I can produce them myself. So I went in the vein of producing it myself, and in 2015, I was like, hey, I'm about to start a production company. And making the relationships on sets with people, because I'm a people person. I'm talking to everybody.
That's right.
I want to know who you are, what you do, what's your name, where you came from. Building those relationships allowed me that when I was ready to shoot our first film, Only for You, a lot of the people that I worked with from Full Sail at the time and some folks from Valencia were like, yo, what you doing? We want to be down. So being
They
able
didn't
to
ask for money, they didn't ask for anything.
Nothing.
They said, hey, I just want to be a part
I just
of
want
what
to be
you're
down.
doing.
Yeah. And that was for me, and forgive me if I get emotional, I'm just an emotional dude in that way. I express joy in that way. But it was a powerful thing to have people who didn't know you from Adam. So that started building the bridge, man, and one thing led to the next thing, led to the next thing, and the more you know, and the better you become, hopefully, if you're paying attention.
Bro, anybody watching this right now is truly inspired by the words you're just speaking.
I appreciate that.
Bro, please tell them how they can follow you, how they can be a part of what you're doing, so they can definitely go out and support you. Please tell them what your social media, all that good stuff.
So you can follow me on IG personally, official_Travis Hadley. You can follow Like Minds Productions at Like Minds Productions on IG, and we're on Instagram, Twitter, in the same spaces, man. You can hit my website, TravisHadley.com or LikeMindsProductions.com.
Y'all definitely follow this, man. On behalf of myself, James John, my wonderful guest, Travis Hadley, and as always, Mr. Tight Mike Randolph. Thank y'all for tuning in. We will see y'all tomorrow.